Welcome back. 2 best-of-3 series down. We've got 2 more to go. But joining me on the couch, the #1 ranked NA player CCNC, the dustiest man himself, Duster, and Zai, the man. I was trying to think of something for you, sorry.
I'm in 19 maybe?
The ranked 19th NA
19
player in NA, which is about rank 2 in Europe. So we've got a strong couch sitting right here. But you guys unfortunately did just fall, so that means that Fnatic will be moving on to play against Let's Do It. But we've got Evil Geniuses versus VGJ.Storm coming up. I mean, what are your first thoughts about this matchup?
Type, 2 best teams in the tournament.
All right. Anyone else?
No,
Just hype?
Probably just the 2 highest caliber teams so far in this tournament.
Yeah.
I think the games they played were pretty clowny, the first ones.
Yeah.
One of them was the Techies Nukes.
Wraith King Techies, yeah.
And then the other one, I can't really remember.
It was like Invoker versus Kunkka. It was like the giant outdraft where they got like smashed in 3 lanes.
Yeah. So I think that first series wasn't really a good representation of
what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we'll see a closer matchup this time.
Gotcha. I do want to guarantee. I'm going to give a grant guarantee that VGJ.Storm is going to pick Techies again. This game.
A grant guarantee?
I will guarantee VGJ.Storm is going to pick Techies this game.
All right.
All right. Duster, you play Techies?
Not at all, man.
No.
Not a big fan of the hero.
No.
Who's your Techies player on your team?
Should be King RD, man.
Should be?
Yeah. Should be. Man.
Should be.
Can't say more.
Gotcha. Well, we have the coin flip already going VGJ. They take first pick, and who would have guessed Radiant is chosen? Does any team prefer Dire in the world that you guys know of?
I don't think so.
No.
No, don't think so.
But I think Dire's just worse, so.
Yeah. Doesn't. Well, guess what, guys? I got to ask you something. I really have to know. Have you ever been out on the street and someone's like, hey, you look pretty cool. Here's something free.
No.
Of course you guys have. You're all cool-looking people. That's why the people at home can relate to you guys, because we do have a giveaway. It's bts.gg/giveaway. It's the Oris, and look at that bad boy. It is powered up, ready to go. Someone's even playing on it right now. While we're doing it. That's your coach. Let's look at him. He's zoned in.
He's got an optic headset.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what's going on. We've got everything going good right now. But yeah, bts.gg/giveaway. You can win Oris motherboard, Oris GPU, the box, a full PC system with keyboard and mouse. So you don't have to worry about that. I mean, you can't play on a touchpad, obviously. But as well, the Sennheiser GSP 600 plus GSX 1000. That's a lot of numbers. What's the highest number you guys can think of?
2.
Okay.
7 or 8, probably.
7 or 8. All right, we've got pretty high caliber Duster.
The only thing I can think now is Opsky stole my coach, man. That was Opsky headset.
Damn, using the headset. Oh.
That's not fair, man.
You got to check it out after this. I believe we also have a video to go along, or am I incorrect? This is not a grant guarantee, obviously, but we do have Evil Geniuses versus VGJ.Storm, and, well, we got VGJ.Storm in the lobby. Who are we missing? Looks like Sumail.
Sumail won't join the lobby.
Sumail will not. Where's Prince? Asks his brother. So, yes, we know who the true king is. Are there any heroes you guys are looking out for this game? Like, anything special? I already guaranteed Techies. Are we to see a Brood? That's the question.
I don't think we'll see it from EG. VGJ might play it, but I think EG might have lowered their priority on the hero after losing yesterday. They picked like this. They picked this 10th pick Brood, and then it was kind of meh.
Too hot, yeah.
I would like to say Magnus. I think both Snaking and S4 played it.
Yeah. S4 was like, I'm pretty sure he had like 100 games last month just in pubs on it, and we just haven't even seen it once. Right? He was only spamming that hero. Maybe he was trying to fake some people out, but no one's banned it, so I guess it didn't work.
Yeah, they like shifted their priority from like this Magnus and a couple other heroes to these like toxic ranged heroes, Enchantress, Pugna, stuff like this.
Yeah.
They just like stopped picking Magnus entirely. Like you said, they picked it like just in the qualifiers. That was it. They dropped it.
They just dropped it. Worked out. Duster, do you play on NA servers in matchmaking, or do you play SA?
Sometimes I play USCs when my queue is so long.
Dude, what are you doing down here? Are you serious? Get
What
in the
on
game,
earth?
bro.
Not Duster.
Yeah, so not you. Sorry, Dust. Assume I was one by. Do you like US East or how is SA? No one right? Europeans come here to play lands there, but no one really goes to SA and plays their pubs. Are they bad?
They are pretty bad, but it's not like the skill level is low. It's just our region has a lot of problem with responsibilities. Like our players, most pro players there are only teenagers, with they can't really focus on Dota, so they don't really care about it. So you'll see a lot of people feeding pubs and doing weird stuff. It's not because they're bad, it's just because they can't focus on Dota. They just don't care. So that's it.
Yeah.
Sounds like
I
my
would say
pubs.
like we have very high skill players playing SA pubs, but they don't have the chance to
Yeah.
give a fuck about Dota.
Yeah, they don't have or they don't have like a team around them, right? Be like, hey, I'll help you, you help me.
Yeah, they don't have incentives.
Yeah. What's the point? And besides
What's the point
like
of
the top
winning
teams.
pubs there?
Yeah.
You're not gonna get recognitions.
Yeah, well,
I don't
that
wanna
is
say that
true.
word.
You have to be pretty happy though, right? That now Valve is giving you guys get 2 slots as well, right? Every region gets 2 slots per major.
Yeah.
That's got to be pretty hype. It's got to be good
It is, but you kind of expect the teams that are getting those slots already.
to just get them again.
Yeah, it's like paying SG Infamous.
Yeah.
If you're allowed in those things, you don't really have a chance, I would say.
What
And
about
Infamous didn't do super well in the qualifiers,
Yeah,
right? It was
they
like
didn't.
Taurus and
what
that
was the twin team called?
Thunder Awaken.
Yeah, what about that?
Yeah, they did pretty well, but they got some macro issues, man.
Yeah. Are they? I don't know.
I believe in that team though.
Are they
Yeah,
allowed?
yeah.
Is he allowed to? It was just that tournament, right?
I think
That
they
he
were
is?
just-
I think they just got DQ'd from that tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still like it too, and I've always liked it too.
But they were playing super good, man. They didn't need macro, I think, to win.
Yeah.
They had a pretty good chance of taking that slot, man. I was
Yeah.
pretty scared.
I'm a big King Taka fan.
Can't tell if you're joking or not.
Of course not.
Of course, yeah. Well, guess what, guys? We have a draft. Evil Geniuses VGJ.Storm, winner of this, moves on to the grand finals. Loser of this, well, they move on to grand finals day, but they'll be in the losers bracket. And, well, now that there's 2 NA teams, Enchantress does get first banned. I noticed in the first series, neither of you guys really, first pick Enchantress. I don't know if it's just, is it just an NA thing?
What did we first pick game? Was it banned both games?
Not for, I was talking about Duster's game, sorry.
Oh.
Oh, we picked
Sorry,
Enchantress
sorry.
on the first 2 today, I think.
Oh, did you? Okay, my bad.
We didn't do quite well, man.
It got second banned the second game. That's what I saw. Sorry, I was still sleeping at the hotel, It
It's
was,
not a grand guarantee
game one.
either.
Yeah, it's not a grand guarantee. The techies I'm still guaranteeing, but Drow banned, Phoenix banned. There's still Winter Wyvern and Pudge seem to be the 2 strong supports that we've been seeing a ton of, as well as Pugna.
Pudge is pretty rough. I think people have figured out more and more. I've experienced some hardships when I played Pudge.
Yeah.
I think people have figured out a bit more how to play against the hero in lane. So I don't think people would prioritize it as highly.
Gotcha. That's a good thing going into, I like seeing Pudge, but seeing him every game. I mean, every single pub I was casting to, it was just Pudge every game. Kind of gets boring after a while. But there's the Winter Wyvern. Ends up getting banned, so VGJ.Storm has the first pick. And here we go.
Interesting.
Necrophos.
So there's the Pugna, which people have traditionally considered as a pretty good counter to Necrophos. I don't know how that hero's been doing in games. We obviously lost with it. But it's not like a 1-to-1 counter. It's kind of nice in the game because his ward is annoying and you can decrep him and do a bunch of magic damage to him and stuff. It's kind of hard to run into Pugna, so we'll see if they take it 2-3.
Phoenix is pretty good against Necro, and EG likes a lot.
He got banned last.
Oh. A lot of people don't consider it, but I think Oracle do great against Necro.
Yeah. Oracle's good. It's just a hard hero to play.
I mean, he has 2 abilities that counter the ulti, right? That
You
don't
don't
let you die,
even
which
need
is
to
good.
false promise the guy, you're just making magic immune.
Yeah, like your entire toolkit is just good against Necro. Purge Shroud, you can the magic thingy against his ult.
What is it? Is that Fate's Edict?
The W.
Is that the right one?
I have no idea what they're called.
You got Fortune's
think
End,
so.
Fate's Edict, and
Purifying Flames is
yeah,
one
Purifying Flames. Those are it. All right, we got it.
What's
so
the
it is the
ult?
W.
The
Ult is
Don't we have 3?
What's the old?
Isn't the ult Fortune Send?
No, ult is false promise, I think.
yeah.
promise.
Oh,
So
we
Fortune's
got 'em
End is
all.
Q. Yeah, we got it all.
Dude,
so
dusted.
Fate's Edict is the immunity one. That's good. I've heard a Silencer has a 10% win rate at this tournament, but I've heard teams say it's decent against Necro in lane at least. I don't know what you guys. I think it's a terrible hero, but
Silencer?
I'm a caster. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
like
just
him.
like Necro is so versatile, so it's like hard to get these lane. Never mind.
All right.
The Grand Guarantee.
I still don't like the hero, but I've heard a lot of teams talk about that.
That's cool.
Like, just what does he do after 15 minutes, right? Like, he owns in lane,
Yeah.
and then he has a global silence, and then he's him.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully your lanes have gone well enough that you're able to skirmish with this Q, and that's like his mid-game impact that he like throws these spells on people, and you fight, you know, early and often with your team and stuff. Like you get ahead, and then your cores kind of carry through the game. You can play up this global timing and like kill supports if you're ahead.
I think he's pretty decent against Necro because you stop the heal spam. It's not even with the curse. I think his third spell just instantly silences the person after he casts something.
Oh yeah,
Ghost
that's right.
Shroud,
So,
yeah.
so you,
Shroud,
you
he
can't
can
WQ,
heal.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's super nice.
Still have the wand though.
Yeah,
I
there's
think
one.
Like usually the wand is like the major heal, isn't it?
Yeah. Or
That's true.
mech. A lot of people are beating mech.
Yeah. When Snaking played against us, he had no issues going this like power treads into Guardian Greaves build,
Yep.
and he'll probably do something similar against the Silence.
And, well, they take the other one as well. You guys were talking about Pugna, so just two heroes that are, well, Pugna's just good throughout the whole game, but two heroes that are really good against Necro. And now,
Talking about the workload though, they could pick it here for VGJ. It's quite good. Just it's so against the Silencer unless you're super next level and you use Purifying Flames on yourself before the global. But it's nice against the Pugna and kind of protects the Necro. I feel like he's kind of exposed when he's first picked like this, so you kind of need to protect him somehow.
Interesting.
and versus Pugna, Silencer, right? They don't really have any escape mechanisms.
Yeah.
Still good to just run at him with Rot.
I think they take this Pudge here because they already see the 5, and Silencer's not like particularly good against Pudge, so you can like get away with this greedy 4 or whatever. So Necrophos just kind of have a body against Silencer. I guess EG could potentially like put Silencer offline and then put like a 4 Chen. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, all right, they banned the 4 Chen.
I played a pub with Pudge when I went offline against Silencer, and I ended up having mana for hook and nothing else. So that was fun.
It's a rough one, man. Well, EG's looking in the zone up there. I saw Snake King was smile. I've never seen Snake King smile during a draft. Sometimes when he wins, but not during a draft.
He's focused.
Is that focused when you smile? It's different. Do you
What?
smile when you're focused?
Wait, I thought you said he didn't smile.
No, I'm saying he is smiling now. He's been smiling like this whole draft.
Is that a smile?
Not right now. He
smiling.
has been smiling. I mean, I'm thinking like 2 minutes ago, you know, they were laughing about something. I don't know. Now I just look stupid, but that's fine. I think I do that anyways, but it's all good. PL gets banned. So at least we won't have Terrorblade versus PL.
They might ban the Weaver. It's like pretty decent for both teams. It's like not great against Silencer, and the lane is like can be fishy against Necro, but it's like really good against Pugna, and it's really good against Pudge. And I think both those teams like value the hero pretty highly.
There goes Arc Warden. We've been seeing Ortizi's been doing what the Treads Aquila Blade Mill. You just can't really do anything against him like at the 20-minute mark. So EG has one more ban. Do bans give away what people are gonna like for pro players? When you see like this fifth ban, do you know what they're gonna pick almost afterwards, like guaranteed or no, or sometimes? I mean, you have a general thought, right?
Sometimes. I mean, it's like... So if you look at VGJ's ban, for example, they banned the Chen because they don't want to have to deal with this Chen running at this Pudge and having to deal with his supports. And, you know, EG kind of bans this PL to protect their first 2 picks because neither Silencer or Pugna can do anything to PL. So it's kind of like... It's a mix of you're banning heroes both to protect your first heroes and also you're banning heroes to prevent to prevent heroes from coming out in the second phase. So it's a bit of mix of both, I think.
Earthshaker. We've seen Earthshaker Pugna lanes have been pretty ownage, as well as obviously Sumail can play at middle if it's one of those matchups that works for him.
Yeah, it's one of their 2-3 heroes they like the most. The old switcheroo.
That hero feels so weird as layer 4, right? Because if you just miss your stun and your block, like what does he do? Like in the first 10 minutes of the game, like
Yeah.
isn't he all in on that?
He's kind of special as a 4 because he kind of plays off, like most of the 4s just, you know, they just want to sit in lane and be a nuisance and stuff like this. But Shaker kind of wants to sit on the side,
Yeah.
and if you overcommit, you just get fissured. and all of a sudden you're dead. So he pairs well with a hero like Pugna, who can kind of just sit there on his own.
Oh.
And then they creep into, what's it called?
Blast.
Nether Blast?
Nether Blast, yes.
Yeah. Just tons of damage.
As well, I mean, right, the decrep plus, like, you slow him down so it's an easy block, then you get the Omega damage from both skills.
Yeah.
This is a shitload of damage. Pardon my language, everyone.
Mega damage.
Omega damage. Now, VGJ.Storm, they are using almost all their reserve time right here. What are they thinking of? The Oracle.
Speak of the devil.
All right, they ain't picking techies. And now I'm going to call someone out. MSS literally 3 minutes ago said, Grant, you want to look smart on the panel? We're going to pick techies. I guarantee it.
Did he say game 1 or in the series?
I think he said game 1.
Oh.
Because I said, should I say it now? He's like, absolutely. I just don't trust him. I don't trust MSS.
Do you like Oracle against Ursa?
I do.
Yeah.
Actually, you can purge overpower.
Yeah, I think it's kind of
And
nice.
you can Zarm him after enrage. It's pretty fucking good, actually.
Yeah. Unless you get jumped, then you're pretty sad.
Yeah.
So why'd they pick Ursa then? I mean, obviously we don't know their mindset, but like, he's not really that great versus Necro or Oracle, right? I mean, he's decent versus Pudge.
Yeah. I think they kind of just want a hero that could go safe lane and be fine in most matchups. Like, they're already showing that this Shaker and Pugna are most likely going off lane.
Yeah.
And then they have the Silencer +1 safe lane that's supposed to go up against VGJ's Pudge plus whatever they want to put there as well.
Yeah.
So I think they just think Ursa is a good enough hero in most matchups, and he'll have an impact. And even if his laning phase is a bit poor, he might still just be good enough for this last pick on AG to make it worthwhile.
I mean, we saw in the last series, right? Like, Abed had a god-awful laning phase as Ursa. I mean, he did. And then he came back into the game. Once you get Abyssal Blade, right, you're actually relevant again. And, well, there's a Mirana.
Yeah, the Ursa's pretty decent with the Silencer as well. Even though it's against the Oracle, like, you have... you can play around this Ursa jumping with Global or whatever. You can jump some guy on a ward and they just 100% die.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think when you have Silencer, you need a hero like this that can just jump and abuse global. Otherwise, it feels weird.
So is this going to be a first item Manta Mirana? Do you have to do that for Silencer, or is it just the discretion of the player?
I feel like you want BKB because like you
Yeah,
can purge the like decrep and you can purge global and stuff, but there's a lot of just random spray damage from these heroes. There's some curse and a fissure and blasts and stuff, and then suddenly you're 500 HP and you can't fight anymore.
Gotcha. Well, last band's coming out. I mean, these drafts, I wouldn't say reasonably standard, but I mean nothing crazy, right?
No. I'd say the Panem is a bit strange. People haven't really been picking it this tournament, especially not without Drow Ranger. So it's kind of a surprise to me, but maybe they just think it's good enough in lane against Ursa.
So is it a guaranteed snaking Necro with these picks, do you think, or is there a chance he plays Mirana and they move Necro to safe lane?
I think they could also move either one of those heroes to mid depending on what DG picks.
Gotcha.
I think EG may look for something like an SF that can lane very well against both those heroes, so neither of them want to be mid. I wouldn't be surprised if VGJ banded here.
Well, there's still TA, Lena, SF. As you said, there's a ton of those strong mid heroes. Broodmother.
Okay.
No one wants to get brooded. Even if you win, even if you win against Brood, is it ever a fun game to play against him? Do you guys ever have fun?
Yeah, beating Brood is kind of fun.
Is it just
Yeah.
just like the win?
Yeah. It's like even if the game is miserable,
Yeah.
just beating the Brood, just the idea of like beating this last pick hero, is kind of nice.
Because in his head, he's like, I got last pick Brood. This
Yeah,
shit's
I mean,
going to be so easy. Just crush him.
Anyone with 10th picks Brood and just jerks off over their pick, and they want to win the game on their own, and then they lose.
Shut him down, yeah. Well, there's Tiny. We saw a little bit of him last series.
All right, I could see Quas Exort Invoker easily.
So this is... I guess we'll wait till EG's pick, but man, VGJ.Storm, they can just do a lot of different stuff with their lanes, right? Compared to EG right now. Like, they can move around to anyone they want.
I wonder if they'll be punished for picking Tiny into this Ursa.
Yeah, what flex pick do you think EG could pick here that would go with like 2-3 lanes though, right? Because they need to be able to follow the Tiny mid with Ursa. I also think, I've played the matchup some, and I also think Tiny versus Ursa mid is not even that bad of a matchup. It's like kind of awkward because he has really freaking long attack range and he can push out the wave kind of easily.
Just sticks you.
Oh yeah, he just whomp.
Yeah, I guess you have Avalanche and Toss to get him away from you as well.
Yeah, and like you deny like 3 creeps the first wave, right? Because Ursa has 40 damage and you have 300.
Oh, you were right, CCNC. Well, the Invoker. We don't know if he's going. You said Quas Exort.
Yeah.
All right. What if he goes Quas Wax?
I'd be shocked.
Just absolutely shocked.
Yes.
Okay, tough. So it is. Yep. The Yawar Tiny will be the Snake King Necrophos, and well, MSS Pudge, your playmaker. And there's the Alpine Ursa from Arteezy.
What do you think of his Pudge hat?
Oh, the pirate hat.
Yeah.
I like it. The triangle hat.
I wrote it between the pig mask and the, do you know the Bogatyr mask?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you just wrote? Do you do like every other game, or do you random it?
kind of, you know, what mood I'm in.
Yeah, I feel it.
What's a Bogatyr mood?
I don't know. The Bogatyr is like the pig mask is intimidating. The Bogatyr is just the dude who's there to fight. You know.
Just there. Yeah.
He's got the armor on his head for protection.
Dude, know one of the best cosmetics is it's a common. The little wooden mask for Witch Doctor. I love the wooden mask. That shit
The
like
plank mask?
Yeah, just the plank. You're just like wearing a plank, but it's a common. It's like this shit's good. So well, we get into the game. VGJ.Storm game 1, and already there you see it. Earthshaker Pugna just running straight to the top lane.
You think the boots on Shaker is correct, level 1? Alright.
Duster.
Yes, I just got up.
Yeah. Duster, you like boots first on Earthshaker? If King RD buys boots and you have to buy everything, are you happy? Or are you okay doing
No. I mean, I always buy everything,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's that useful. Because if you have boots, the only thing you do in game now is throw fissures.
Yeah.
And I think if you have a little bit of regen and maybe a stout shield or something, you can enchant Totem to deny or to get a last shield or something to harass. And if you have only boots, it's kind of weird. But it makes ganks a lot easier though. So we'll see.
And I guess maybe he knows he's going against the Pudge. Can't
Yeah.
you can still get out of level 1 rot range with boots, right?
That's true.
I think.
Yeah.
Yes, that's okay. Subs, I.
Hey,
Hey,
got a refill.
that's smart. Well, SVG just sits on this hill. EG's former coach.
Yeah.
If anyone knows what's going on in their mind, it should be him, right? Not Fly's mind, I guess. So SVG's never really been inside Fly's mind.
What does SVG
They're
stand
both
for?
Jewish.
Savage? I don't even... That's true.
Who's
Does
smart?
I want to say SVG stands for Savage, but I don't think it does, right?
He
I
said
don't
it
know.
didn't, I thought.
Yeah, me too. Oh. And there you go. Well, there's the boots. And he's actually going to just run away the other way. Should be okay because he has those boots, and Rezo's blocked by the Fisher.
I think Yawar missed his block mid. It's like, there's really...
from Mango Hook.
Did he block Tuma? Oh, wow. It is.
It's really bad when you miss the block as Tiny, because you're super dependent on this first wave, getting like 2 denies, but it's like freaking impossible into the tower, because it messes up all your CS. So now this wave's going to be really grim, because he only got 1 deny.
Tried to Sunstrike the range creep there, but Yawar didn't let him.
This is the same thing that happened to me in the Tiny versus SF. I messed my block, and it was just under his tower.
You just lose.
Yeah, I mean, I got saved by Peter stealing a rune, but it definitely hurts you.
No. Well, we already see the glyph used per normal. Arteezy, look at that slow coming up. Snaking has to run, but they'll be fine, but they'll just secure this creep wave. So which one of these lanes, where's first blood coming out? Is it going to be the stuns top, or is it going to be Arteezy chasing someone down bottom? Or is one of the Hassan brothers just going to get super greedy and get styled on?
I think if Oracle plays right bottom, they shouldn't die.
Uh-oh. Well, Oracle.
Looking at you, SVG.
Oracle, what are you doing?
He purged both Arcane Curse and the slow from Ursa.
Oh.
He purged everything in this lane. Like, they just have to play a little bit careful and...
Yeah, I think they just got level 2 before. Like, they got level 2, pretty strong
And this is the
timing.
problem about Oracle, you can chove the lane, so the enemy team get level 2 a lot faster than you.
Yeah.
Makes lane a lot harder.
This bottom lane looks really sad now.
Like, he can purge his low right now.
Wait, who just salved?
Who just sell? Yeah, was that? I hope that wasn't Snake.
I think it
No,
was...
Sansa.
Yeah,
was
it was
it?
okay.
Okay. Oh, wow. And instead, Arteezy might have got a little greedy, but the Arcane Curse comes out. It's level 1. I don't think it's enough damage to kill Snake King. And Arteezy will just salve on up.
Do you think this salving here is good instead of just dying?
We can die now.
What? Uh-oh. He's just going to go for SVG. He's going
Both.
to stack it up, and now
Oh,
goes for the purge. He self-purges, but it does hit there. So, wait, no, it didn't. Did it?
It did it. It did.
It did? Okay, it's really
Oh, he's
short.
dead.
Uh-oh.
Nah,
Arcane
he's got one.
Curse.
He's got one.
Is he? Oh, alright, he's alive.
Nothing like getting sat on your tier 2 tower by some level 2 heroes. Speaking of mid, look at mid. Sorry, top lane is actually, but I was looking at 14-5 versus 8-0.
Yeah.
Tiny's owning right now.
He's doing really well.
Ooh. The fake out.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Eats the tree, but that's 4. He's in a lot of trouble. One attack. Nice. Double stun coming out. Now his 4 is trying to run away, but the rot isn't on him. He's just going to have to run back, and now Resolution takes a ton of damage from crit.
I think Resolution didn't believe in their hook, man.
Yeah.
He's actually going to make it to bottle. I was going to say he might be low on regen or something and not be able to make it to bottle, but it looks like he'll make it. And if he gets the 4-minute rune, it'll be really nice for this Tiny.
What
Actually,
if he,
maybe
what,
he won't make it.
What if he buys bottle and misses the rune?
Then he's pretty sad. I mean, this is where the lane gets hard, because Invoker just hits you with level 2 Exort, and when he gets level 3 Exort, it gets even worse.
And
So at some point, this lane just becomes really annoying for Tiny.
Oh, the double whiff.
It's a value leap.
Snake King, no HP, no mana, but he's not scared. He's a Necrophos. I do not like that staff on Necro. It's actually like, it blocks his auto attack. It's really annoying. Just me, though.
Which one is that?
I have no clue what that staff. I've never even seen that Necro staff.
I mean, I think I have one of the. I don't know if it's an immortal or whatever.
The one from last year?
Yeah, it might be that one.
Like, the golden one? Wasn't there a golden Necro set, or am I crazy? I'm probably
Uh,
crazy.
I think there's. I mean, he has some like thing. He has like a coffin on his back or something.
Oh,
That
that's-
one might be golden.
See ya. They just get it. Jump in after him, leap, get the kill. MSS picks it up. Are you guys cosmetic gamers? Do you like cosmetics a lot, or is it just you see them and they're whatever?
I used to be. Like when I played like TI4 and stuff, I was pretty into cosmetics.
Yeah.
But with age, not as much.
Hold on, look at this. Crit blocks in Yawar middle. This is looking real rough. Oh my goodness, almost gets it, but has the fairy fire. That tree throw.
It's pretty close. Yeah, now the lane's a little spooky.
Ooh,
Invoker's
5
level
minute.
5.
They're just going to trade runes here instead of fighting each other. And actually, Fly is going to get both of them bottom, though, so 3 for 1 for EG.
Yep.
Not the biggest deal for the 5-minute runes, but it's still good.
I think VGJ are kind of struggling in this bottom lane.
Yeah.
I don't think they expected to do this poorly with the Necro against Ursa, but at level 1 and level 2, this Necro just got so punished.
Do you think the first wave should go like that?
I think they mistimed the glyph on. Well, either it was EG glyphing well, or it was VGJ mistiming their glyph. But they ended up like whiffing the first Necro Q, and then the lane was just pushing into them because of the Ursa clap.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then at that point, when they got level 2 on Silencer and Ursa, they were just so far behind, and it took them like a minute or something to get level 2.
Maybe that was their part of their idea behind the Ursa pick, because this Q pushes the lane super hard, because it slows like attack speed or something, doesn't it? I'm not sure. I know it feels like it pushes waves just tremendously.
Yeah.
So you can like double wave them, do like they did, and get like punish them on the first wave.
Well, but Snake King, he's back, full HP, full mana. That's great for a Necro.
Yeah, I mean they're doing better with levels.
Yeah.
Like at this point, it's like the lane's decent for them, which is very rough early on.
Yawar finds an arcane rune. Always nice. Yeah, this top lane, isn't Earthshaker Pugna supposed to do pretty good? I mean, Pudge, Moran, obviously, right? You just run at people. You just hit them. I don't know who's supposed to win that lane.
Yeah, I'm surprised bottom has this many CS, to be honest.
Uh-oh. Snaking has the raindrop, tanks up a lot, but there you see it, as Duster said, the Purge just comes off. And now just going to chase SVG. He'll get stumped as well. He could be in a little bit of pickle. The Sunstrike, oh, SVG, he knew. Turns around instead and hits Fly.
Yeah. I think it's hard for VGJ to play if they're on the defensive in this lane. Like, it's hard for Oracle to damage out. While if he's doing something like this, he can get like 2 of these, whatever they're called. What's the third spell called?
Purifying Flames?
Purifying Flames? Yeah.
That's the one that does damage and heals?
Yeah,
Okay.
so he gets a lot of damage out. But if he has to like purge his Necro when Ursa's going on him, he's like not as effective in the lane, I feel.
Do you think he should just be spamming it on the Ursa like EQ and then because he has like some full stick and a mango or whatever?
Yeah, you have to push the lane as well.
Yeah.
She sticks close to the creeps.
Just like he sees this, right, then he uses a purge, and then all of a sudden he can't really use his E, right?
Yeah. So it's kind of sad.
Just right clicks, traded back
I
and
think
forth.
Necro
here.
should be a little bit more passive and Oracle spamming the heals and purge on Ursa.
Crit's gonna
Crit's
try to
blocking
block
the
it.
hook. Do you think you would just hook the Shaker there?
Well, he's going to. They're almost already under the tower already, though. Potom takes a ton of damage. MSS just rotting, but
Yeah. Can't really kill.
There's no regen on bottom. Might get a little spooky soon.
uh-oh.
Wow.
Oh, the double. And, well, Pudge just drops immediately. Nice stun by Crit.
Yeah, this lane also gets harder for VGJ as Pugna gets more levels. He has a bottle, he's gonna get arcanes, and then Shaker might be close to arcanes as well, because he started with boots, right?
Yeah.
So they can just sit there and spam. It's very hard for Potom to play. She's just getting fissured and blasted.
Do you always go Arcane on Earthshaker now, or is Tranquil Soul Ring still a thing?
Tranquil Soul Ring is very much a thing. So I guess it's preference, or
Uh-oh. MSS is here. He's smoked up. Uh-oh. Fly just breaks, but the hook will hit because he's purged down. Arteezy does get the slow, though, and he'll just
That's
get
rough.
out of there.
Yeah, this mid lane is like super miserable for Tiny now. Like he can go there and he can burst a wave and get some CS, but Invoker will always get more than him, will always be denying creeps, and it's very hard for Tiny to leave or Invoker's just gonna do this and hit the tower.
Look at that. 9-7.
Yeah, it's really unenjoyable to play this matchup.
Yep. Hey, Zai, what music you been listening to lately?
what have I been listening to?
We have kind of similar music tastes, you know?
Yeah. Let me check my phone.
What about you? Duster, what's your favorite kind of... What's your genre of music? Are you rap, classical, jazz?
Pop, man.
Pop? I'm fine with that. Who's your favorite artist?
Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne. I'm fine with that.
Classic.
I'm very fine with that as well.
That's hype.
Yeah, Avril Lavigne. What about... Do you like the old... Do you like Britney Spears?
Kind of.
Kind of. All right.
Katy Perry.
Ka-
Taylor
Avril-
Swift.
Everyone loves Katy Perry. I'm pretty sure. I hope. CCNC. What about you? I actually don't... Do you listen to music on your stream?
I mean,
I've
it's kind of hard to hear the Gordon Ramsay when our music's playing.
Oh, yeah, that's smart. Well, uh-oh, S4? Will dodge there and crit. Oh, my god. Oh, my. Wow, crit just TP dunks them. But over here, they're going to get fly, it looks like, with a quick rotation from Yuar, but all the raindrop charges just getting eaten alive by this Earth Shock.
Yeah. I'm really happy that it worked. The TP into Echoes, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's the most like obvious thing.
But what can you do, right? They're like already committed. You're like, well,
Yeah.
we're fucked. Let's try to at least kill S4, and it just doesn't work. Now, oh, runs into it.
I heard R. Kelly made a new song, but I haven't listened to it.
Oh yeah, it was.
It's like an apology thing.
It's not very good. It's like 19 minutes too. I'm like, I can barely deal with R. Kelly for 2.
19 minutes?
I'll be honest. I don't even. People are gonna flame me. I don't like the remix to Ignition. I don't like that song. I don't know. Yeah, it's a 19-minute apology song, and he doesn't. He apologized to himself, not to others. It's a rough one by R. Kelly. He's all in right now. Uh-oh, Global is gonna get popped out. Marana does go down, but look at this. Ursa gets the kill on Snaking, so this is not looking good right now for VGJ. Arteezy gets purged up, though. Yawar's here. He's going. Uh-oh, he gets the creeps on him. The toss tree throw. Nicely done.
Yoink.
And then he gets rooted.
Is that worth it?
For Tiny?
Yeah, for Ursa. For EG.
Oh,
Because he was global.
probably not.
But they did lose. They lost Marana and Necro. It's a rough one.
You think Papa John should make an apology song?
Think Papa John's can make an apology? So you think he should like get a producer?
That'd be hype.
Just drop one? It's all about the toppings or something?
He's in a pickle.
Yeah. Dude, oh my. So, Zai, you gotta explain this. I was looking at when I was in Sweden for Dream League.
Yeah.
I looked at the Pizza Hut toppings list, and they have pickles. Is that like? Do you approve of your?
I don't think
that?
I've ever been to a Pizza Hut in Sweden.
Okay, well, I wouldn't suggest the pickles.
Yeah.
What was that weird pizza y'all were talking about that's like a classic in Sweden or something?
The kebab?
Oh, okay. Maybe that was it.
There's like kebab. There's the banana curry. There's
Oh, I bet it was the banana curry for sure.
Wait, that's a like a banana curry pizza?
Yeah.
What? Like, is it liquid on the pizza?
It's like banana slices, right?
Yeah.
And like curry.
Like the banana peppers or actual bananas?
Like, you know, a banana and you slice it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
The fruit. Oh, what? And it's a classic?
It's a classic. I mean, not
I
everyone.
thought pineapple on bananas? Bro,
You can put peanuts on there as well.
peanuts?
No,
Quinn, what are you thinking about this?
I mean, don't ask me, man.
It's like acquired taste.
Oh, okay. Duster, would you eat a banana pizza?
Not in this life.
Nah, I don't think so either.
I mean, the curry is way more questionable than the banana.
Really?
For sure.
I don't think so. At
Banana's
least
a nice fruit.
Dude, no, it's not on cheese and marinara
Yeah,
sauce.
I mean,
a banana and
Curry
marinara.
sounds worse than that.
Wow.
Marinara, and then curry, and then bananas.
But at least curry's like I don't know. It's just. I mean, I'm glad you like it. At least if you order a pizza, you know you're gonna get to eat it all.
I don't actually
Oh,
like
you don't
it.
actually like it. All
But
right, never mind.
I pretend to like it because it's
You have to. Well,
kind of.
top lane. Look at that. S4 gets the tower and snaking with the same blast. Now crit. He's coming in. Is he gonna hit enchant totem? Now he will. Global silence comes out. S4 blast summon. This is looking real rough for VGJ.Storm right now. Arrow does fly out, will hit. Oh, but the
Perfect.
stun stops the double Starstorm, and he actually doesn't cast it first. He leaps away. Now SVG's dead. Disarm slowed. Will S4 get another kill? He is going nuts right now. And Dire Courier dies too. Just to add insult on the backside.
Oh boy.
Is this?
Oh boy.
If you weren't casting this game and you were watching it personally, would you say it's over? Yes. All right. Well, it's a summit, so you can just say it's over. It's fine. It's over.
I don't know. This bottom pick was pretty strange. I have a hard time seeing how he's gonna have an impact on this game. His laning was pretty poor. He's not like the best hero. Like he hasn't really seen any play this patch.
No. He's going Dragonlance too.
Yeah.
And it's like they already have a hero that can land against Necrophos, or I'm sorry, they already have a hero that can land against Ursa and the Necrophos, or they thought he could at least.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not even like he's gonna go to that lane and land against the Ursa.
Oh, they're gonna get both these top bounty runes, but MSS will get both the bottom ones.
Crit is actually so farm too off that double kill with the Echo.
Above the Necro by 1,000, not just a little. He's 1,000. Here he goes, another one. In comes the Sunstrike, and see you later. Snaking down again. Wow.
Yikes.
Look at this. They're just gonna push in middle with the siege creep. All right, Sumail, go uphill before you hit it. That was already 1 miss, 2 miss. All right, there you go.
Just gonna use the Lacquery. Waited for the glyph. It's gonna Lacquery the catapult. Tower should go down.
S4. Make him use a leap. What is MS? I mean, MSS is level 6 on this Pudge. Is crit 12? Is this a 6 level difference?
It's like 11, I think.
Okay, only a 5 level difference
Yeah.
then.
10. Only 4 level difference.
But he's like 50 XP off 11, so I think.
Don't question my math, Quinn. I'm not good with the numbers. Once we get in the double digits. Uh-oh, S4, a little bit trouble, but Arteezy is up here as well. The stun from Crit, right place, right time. Can Yawar even kill Crit? No, he has so many levels, so many stats they can. This is not looking good for the Dire side. Nice double purge by SVG. Tornado flies, completely whiffs. I lied, it killed SVG. And now Yawar, well, he's just giving up. Throws a toss. That's a lot of intelligence too.
Called it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's over.
Creator was everywhere this game.
Dude, yeah, he had a good game. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys later. No, I'm just
That was
kidding.
a free coach.
Dude, it wasn't as quick as the other one. So EG has now beat VGJ in 16 minutes and 15 minutes. That has to, at a certain point, right, even if you're like picking these experimental drafts, that has to get to you, like in your head, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think VGJ was experimenting. I think they just like, you know, you always make these trades and drafts, right? And they first picked this Necro, believing that they could beat EG's Pugna, and then I feel like they kind of just like either played their lanes poorly or they had the incorrect knowledge about the lane matchups. Because I think they lost the bottom lane pretty hard, which they shouldn't have, and I think the top lane that they ended up with was pretty sad.
Yeah.
This Pudge bottom lane.
I'm not sure if you could just blind pick Tiny like that with like Invoker and some other spooky heroes in the pool. Because at some point you just get kicked out the lane and then you're this hero that can't lane anymore. And that's like pretty sad in this patch, especially against EG. Because they just drag the lanes out and you're this Tiny that just can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. NA just loves Tiny. Like it's everywhere in the West East pubs. I don't really understand this hero actually. What do you pick it for? Like, was he expecting to just crush mid?
I guess they were thinking we have 3 heroes that can go 3 lanes or something and it's hard for them to pick. But I don't know if they realized how terrible this Cross-X Sword Invoker matchup is for Tiny. And it was really good for their game too.
Like Tiny can go all 3 lanes, but if you less pick it, it kind of loses the value.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, especially since like all 3 of their heroes lose to like similar heroes. Like
Yeah.
they can get abused with like one hero.
I
Like
feel
they
like they tried to be very versatile on first pick with their lanes, but they ended up with 3 heroes that are kind of mediocre in lane.
Yeah.
And that was that.
Yeah, we see the confident walk outside.
The Bulbino.
Yeah, let's watch him walk.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh. All right, we're good now. But, yeah, there they go. Going outside, getting a little bit of fresh air. Have you – I can't do it. I can't go outside right now. It is so damn hot.
It is,
I don't
it's
know.
not great, for sure.
It is not. How hot is it in, like, South America right now? Is it – do you guys use the metric system down there?
No,
Okay, thank God.
might be a bit confusing, but it's like 30 graus Celsius.
Okay, that's like 92 or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A bit less, I think.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. I've been like forced to, since I've been living in Texas, I've been
Yeah.
forced to like convert like more and more
To
things.
the good system?
Yeah, but it's very, very difficult.
Yeah, you know, some meters, some Fahrenheits.
Yeah.
That's all you really... Wait, we don't do meters. Inches. Pardon me.
Feet.
Feet. Just some feet. But yeah, that is the end of game number 1. It was a real quick one. Evil Geniuses 1-0 above VGJ.Storm. And we are going to have to take a quick break. It won't be as quick as that game, but we do have another campfire story. We are going to take a real quick one, but when we come back, game number 2.